What shaking Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another half-hour only sniping video in Madden 18 Ultimate Team. You guys asked for it. Anytime I do a gameplay, you're like, where's the sniping videos at? As if I can't do something besides a sniping video. But you guys have actually been showing a ton of support on those, so thank you guys so much. But we're back with a sniping video. You see we got a few items on the auction house, but even with that, you're like, where in the world did all your coins go? Well, let's go ahead and look at these. Right here, this is the offense. Offense is unchanged. Bruce Matthews. We did sell Jordan Reed, which was our backup tight end, the whatever. It wasn't the new one, the one before that for the season's one. But we picked up Hunter Henry from doing our solos, so I figure that's not quite as good, but pretty similar cards, so happy with that. Offense, besides that, unchanged. But on the defense, this is the spot right here. Von Miller. Powered up Von Miller. You see it here. Is probably the only card that you could legitimately say is a good power up this entire year, because you keep the block shed while powering up. So not only is he, the best left outside linebacker in the game, but he also gives that +2 block shed. Outside of maybe the 99 Jackson that's not even in the game yet, or at least it's not in the game for anybody besides if EA hooked him up. So 90 speed, 99 block shed, 98 hit power. This is a goon, and you see he meets power move, finesse move. If those are not, he's 90 plus thresholds. He's got everything. So this card right here, in game, I would definitely say that's the reason I was doing it. I will not touch this position for the rest of the year because of that +2 block shed. I might get it like, a Ricky Jackson and sub him out, I guess. That seems crazy at the end of the year of Madden 18, but for the most part, he'll be in my lineup for the whole year. So I'm pretty excited about that he's so good. He's so good. But what we're doing today, of course, there's a few different things you could do with filters. I really like 92, 93. 94, 95 is good. Team by teams back to being good. You could do that for sure. Program Ultimate Legends, people really seem to like that. So definitely, if you want to try some different stuff out, the Ultimate Legends, people say they really like that. But we're gonna go with the chemistry, going through the chemistries with 92, 93. I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. I think it will make you a lot of coins. And if you know your prices, you probably will have some good success. So this fuller right here for 94.5 looks super cheap. Is that a buy? Alright, I know, I guess you gotta know your prices. I actually don't know. Please don't sell. I'm looking you up. I'm using Mutthead, of course. Mutthead says he's worth 110. Last one sold for 117. I think I will go ahead and pull this trigger. Alright, we gotta be careful because our coin total, we can't, go too crazy here, but the last one sold for 117,000. So you know what? We'll go ahead and throw ours up for 117 as well. Not too many coins there, but we still have enough to leave to keep sniping. So 117 it is. Plus we have a few cards on the auction house. We should be very safe. I'm pretty confident in that one. It doesn't sell too much, but in the last 36 minutes, 3 of them have sold. So I would say that's enough to worthy of buying that card. So not a bad start. 10K right there. That's solid. That's solid, I guess. I'm wondering if you guys are going to play Weekend League this weekend. It did start earlier. I haven't touched it. I want to play. It's just like, again, it's so many games, and I'm going to be gone for a lot of Saturday for my little sister's birthday party, and so that's going to be, a day gone, and then Sunday, do I really want to play, all those games I got to start? It's just, I got to at least hopefully get like 10 games done before Sunday, so I'm not playing all day Sunday. It's just still so many games. 25 games, I don't know. I usually make it to maybe 10, and I can't do it anymore. Usually I go like 5 games, 6 games, 8 games. I just can't do it. And especially since I think this is the last... Yeah, this will be the last one of February. So I may just make a run in March, because I haven't played a full month for a while. Those monthly rewards are really good, but that's, 100 games, 4 weekends a month at least. Or, I think December had 5 weekends. So it's... Some months we'll have 5, I guess, but... That's a lot of games, just on the weekends, 100 games for a whole month. It's definitely good rewards. Is it worth playing that many games? Probably not. But if you actually enjoy playing the game, it's actually pretty solid. But let's look at Brent Grimes. I think he actually is only worth 100. I think I've looked him up recently. Let's see. It says he's worth 103. On PlayStation, it says he's worth 165. Last one sold for 110. Yeah, he just never sells. If it was up for like 85, I would even be hesitant. I probably would buy it at 85, but it just never sells. 2 of them today, that's it. Yeah, we're going to pass in the last 24 hours. Yeah, we'll pass. Okay, but yeah, this is the filter. It's pretty easy. If you know your prices, of course, you're going to do better. But you've seen, with that Kyle Fuller and, many of the cards, there's going to be like 10K to 15K snipes in here. Didn't mean to click that. That a lot of people don't even realize that you can snipe those cards and, make a profit. One card that sticks out to me is this Michael Irvin here. I sell them a lot of times for like 80,000 and even closer to 90 sometimes. I don't know. I actually should check it right now. Let's just check it. Michael Irvin. Says he's worth 76.5, but if you look at the last sales, they sold for, there's an 81 in there. This is, they sell all the time. Let's see in the last, like, hour, what's the highest? A 95, a 1 million. Interesting. 102, 85, 81, a few for 81. So you could definitely sell it for around 80, I think, pretty easily. Maybe even higher, maybe even closer to 90 if you don't mind reposting. It may not sell right away, that sort of thing. But it's definitely a card that I like sniping. So, and I'm telling you that, I say that in a lot of videos. That Michael Irvin is so good. That is definitely a card you should keep an eye on. Definitely. How many times can I say definitely? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, what I was talking about weekend link. Let me know. Are you guys playing? How you guys get top 100? I get top 100 when I play, but I just don't play that much. My team's obviously very good. For the most part, I'll play teams that are worse than mine, or you can't really be too much better. I think the highest you can have right now is a 98, but there's only a few people that have that. So 95 is definitely above average. Definitely, I would say, and I'm right on the cusp of 96. I have to be like right there. I think if I upgraded my punter and kicker, I actually could be a 96. Cause I think my offense and defense are both a 96 overall. So it's just, ooh, I saw a flashback 100K. I thought it was a buy. Of course, ooh, so that might have been a buy on Swearinger back there, actually. Let's see. He was up for, what was it, 50-something? It says he's worth 70, but there is a lot up. A lot. 56. Man, they're not even selling it. They're not selling for much more than 60. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. You guys are gonna be like, nah, you should have bought that. I feel like he might go up in price, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna buy this. Okay, we bought that Reed. Okay, ooh, did we just jump up and, is that what I had? I don't know. Andre Reed, Pound the Rock. Okay, says he's worth. Is he only one up? One sold for a 111 recently. 130. Ooh, I kind of like this. At minimum, we'll get 90 out of this. Okay, I like it. Let's go, 111. Oh, yeah, Barber sold. Let's go. I bought that for 75,000. That's a 20,000 coin hit right there. I think it was 75. I bought an Aaron Rodgers earlier, flashback, for like 90 something. Sold him for like 150-ish or somewhere around there. So, not too bad sniping. This filter definitely has some good hits. Khalil Mack was put up for 100 coins a few days ago on stream, and I missed it. I couldn't have really been faster. It was up when I clicked it. It was up for like 5-6 seconds. Like you knew it was just up too long. Wait, that Mosley. I know I just keep looking up cards, but you got Mutthead is legit. Yeah, I think that was a buy. What was that? Physical front? Is he still here? See what I mean? Like, how long was that up for? It was up for like 40 seconds. Let's check out. Before that one sold, 90, 87, 80, 79, 75, 85. I did not realize he went up so much. He used to be only worth like 60, 70. So he was in the 4th slot. Didn't really catch my eye. Ooh, that's a miss. So we're getting all, this is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy start. A lot of deals. Some of them that we got to be better. We got to do better. Gotta do better. Man, 55. Ugh, that stings. That definitely stings. We skipped physical front. Come on, put another Mosley up. Somebody undercut that one. Cute. He knew. Or she. Oh, it could be a she. Unlikely, but it definitely could have been a she that took that. Up for 40 seconds too. That was ooh. Man. Oh man. I was shocked it was still there, honestly. After I saw it, I was like, oh crap. You don't expect it in the 4th slot, especially. You don't even expect, usually you just the 1st slot. And then the way that I snipe, if you're curious on how I do this so fast, I look at the first slot, and this will cause you, this sometimes causes me to like, oh crap. I look at the first slot, if it's not a deal, I go ahead and just click, and as I'm clicking, as it's loading, you know, that little bit of load time, I'm looking at the rest of the row. So sometimes, you know, you'll miss it, but that also allows you to go up, you know, be able to go through the filter much faster. So that's why I'm really just looking at that first card, and then kind of, you know, scanning it as I refresh. So that is what I do, if you're wondering. Also, if it loads fast, it might be the internet. I don't know. Sometimes people ask, well, how does it load so fast? You know, I am directly wired in. Internet is really pretty solid. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty solid. Based on stream, when I ask, I think my internet's ooh. Okay. I think my internet is a little above average, but nothing too crazy. Okay, come on. That's so frustrating. It was up, you've seen it, it was up for like 11 seconds too. Like, that's 10K right there. I mean, that's the type of stuff you'll see, but, wait, is that, oh, I thought that was Dent, not Singletary. Dent is in the first slot. I saw Dent and I'm like, oh, 70K? No. Okay. I really want that 96 overall. We are so close. Ooh, is that Campbell right there? Is that Campbell? 42? Okay, that's what he's worth. I should have looked that up, even though he's been up for a half hour. I feel like that's the cheapest I've seen him. It's unlikely. Yeah, it says he's worth 56. Last one sold for 50. Man, he just never sells. I think I'm gonna pass. Oh, you guys. I just don't want to get stuck and having to wait to keep reposting. I don't like that. I don't like doing that. I like cards that it just doesn't sell that much. If it was up for just a little bit cheaper, I'd probably pull the trigger. But the one that I would probably also pull the trigger if there wasn't the one that's been up for a half hour for 3,000 more. That's tough to justify. I'm shocked that actually hasn't sold, because that's the cheapest one that's sold in quite a while. That will be one that does sell. I'm assuming it will still sell before it expires, but that I can't imagine that's a good deal. But that Wilkerson, actually, veteran Wilkerson, said he's worth 180. How much was he up for? I don't remember. Of course, somebody just updated. Maybe somebody was looking it up on Mutthead. 169, is that what it is? So it doesn't allow you to update on Mutthead if it, it just gets updated. If it says that less than 1 minute, that's the only real issue I have on the website. Is absolutely wonderful, but that I wish we could do something about that. I wish, but it is what it is. 72.5. Did it already sell? No, I didn't see it there. It might have already sold. Somebody liked that deal. Come on, Christian Okoye. No, thank you. Oh man, level 41. Is anybody grinded? I'm sure there's people that are watching. Have you guys grinded to level 50 yet? The double XP thing that EA did was, I mean, it's good for me because I didn't grind, but I know there's probably a lot of people that are probably frustrated because like after you raise it, I feel like maybe it was something afterthought, but I feel like once you raise it, you should do the double. I think that would make the most sense. Like then that rewards people who are playing it all the time, and as opposed to doing it like after people. I don't know. That looks like it still is up. I must have just missed it. It must have been down a few slots, that Muhammad Wilkerson. For 169. The last one did sell for 210, but 190, 162, like they never sell. Like never. You could probably, I feel like that. Wow, he's worth a lot more on PlayStation. I feel like you could probably sell him for like 120, that Deerdorf there, but yeah, I don't think so. Man, I can't believe that. Tap Mosley. That is a little bit unfortunate. A little bit. Maybe not. I look at that deer door. If not one, the most of one sold for 126 an hour ago. For the most part, around 110-ish. Okay. Alright. Come on. Come on. There's another one. Another one. We sniped so many of those. I feel like I snipe them all the time. Herschel. Ooh, is that a buy? 71? I don't see him, of course. I think this is a buy. I'm going to do it. Alright, let's see. Please don't be a mistake here. There wasn't one up, which gives me a little bit more optimism because there's 71. What do we buy it for? 71? Okay, we'll try. I'm going to put it up since it's the only one up. I do see one sell for 105, 104. That is definitely ambitious. It's probably going to be about, I hope, about 10K in profit, but if I can get more, of course, I'm going to try. I'll post it once. If it sells for this, then obviously awesome. But it's probably going to sell for high 80s, I'm going to guess. So I'm going to take home, hopefully, around 80K. So still, that's solid. I'm glad I bought that. But, I get a question a lot also is you didn't take the 10% tax out. When I show the screenshot of it selling, the 10%, I mean, I know a lot of you guys, the 10% is taken out already. We're going to run out of coins if we... What was that? I don't know, but I do know that I think I bought a good. I think it was a good purchase. The last 4 have sold for 120 plus, or 3 of the last 4 have sold for 120 plus. So we'll put ours up for one. We'll just put it up for 120. We won't get greedy. That would be nice. That would be nice. That will be nice. Okay. A Randall Cunningham. I doubt that's a good deal. I feel like I always. I was kind of hoping. I know that seems silly, but. Let's see. 106.99. Yeah, no, it's not a buy. Okay, I would say I feel a little bit better. I really did not want to buy that because I'm like, these are all like, it's not that 5K or something like that's bad, but it's like I feel like I can't pass it up, but I also feel like I don't want a bunch of cards that I might have to repost just to make a profit. You know, very small margin. You really don't want those sort of, at least when you don't have many coins to work with, which I'm sure many of you guys even have less than I do. So some of you definitely have more. Some of you definitely have less. So those are the ones that like you could maybe sell it for like 110, you know, and you bring it home. Like, yeah, sure, you're gonna make like 7K, but you might have to post it like 3 or 4 times. And is that something you want to do? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on your coin stack, and also depends on how much you snipe. Like if you can buy it and you can just leave and you don't really feel like sniping anymore, then maybe it was a buy because 106. I'm sure it's 105. If you like, it seems like you could easily sell for 105. That's easily your coins back with a few thousand in profit. So you might try to put up for like 115 to make a little bit more. Sure. Just be careful that on weekends they go down because of legends, right? Like new legends come out, legend packs. So you always got to watch out for that. Of course, that prices are going to start falling. You don't want to get stuck and then lose coins on a card. I generally don't like sniping before I know what's coming out that day. That's just a basic sort of thing that like I follow. That's a good price, but because I don't know what's, especially if I don't know what's going to come. So if I have no idea what's coming out, then I'm not going to probably invest too heavily on cards that have very small margins because it could very well fall pretty quickly. So like on Fridays when there's new stuff that comes out, like you're not sure what's going to come out, it's always a little bit unsure what you want to do there. So I generally just don't snipe before stuff comes out because I don't know. Sometimes it's a really good time to snipe. Sometimes you can make a huge profit, especially if the promo doesn't deliver. Like sometimes there's a big promo going to drop. People will sell like right before the promo goes live. Prices are at all times low, and you can a lot of times make some good profit there. But that's probably the best time to stock up on cards. But sniping, I don't know. That's tough. It is tough. It is definitely tough before a promo drops. Okay, talked enough about that. let's also, one thing I get, okay, so I answered the question about the coins. Okay, 10% is already taken out when that screenshot shows. Like, when you get that picture, the screenshot of a card selling, that is already, 10% has already been taken out. The other question I get a lot, and I'm sure I'll, I answer it still. It doesn't bother me. I'll still keep answering it. How do I scroll so fast on the auction house? It's really easy. You just hit right on the D-pad, and you just spam the triggers. So that's all you got to do. I always hit, out of habit, I hit right on the D-pad, right on the left analog, and spam the triggers, so those 4 things. That's how I make it go up faster. But I don't think you have to hit on the... I don't think you have to use the analog also. It's just out of habit. I just do it. I don't know. It's been, it's tough to change it, but that is how I put it up so fast. If you're curious, which I know a lot of people seem to have that question, which is a very good question because you guys actually taught me that. So that was pretty cool. I think it was last year, right? It was like that way last year too. I should probably look up this Urlacher. It was there last time though, wasn't it? But I should. I don't actually know what he goes for. He goes maybe for that, maybe not even, so. Okay. Toughness is a no-go. Alright, come on. Come on, Patrick. No Patrick. No Patrick. Make sure I don't go over. How long have we... Ooh, okay, the time just flies when you're having fun. I didn't realize it was so late in the... I just felt like it was like... I felt like I was like 10 minutes in. Okay, come on. Come on, physical front, Bo Jackson. Singletary, White, Deion Jones. I don't think so. 60,000, we already know that's not a good deal, or it's probably a fine price, but not a great deal. Kellen Winslow at 67. 2 of them. I didn't even catch that. Yikes. Yikes. I actually thought that was a pretty good price. Probably is a good price, but... 78. Oh. Spoils, Irvin. No. 50. I'm the thing is, I bet, I don't know, like, obviously every single price of these cards, so I bet there's, throughout this video, there's probably a card or two that I probably could have made 10K on that I just missed. So if you even know price is better than there is more coins to be had. I'm sure of it. It always happens. Every single video, they're like, you missed this at so-and-so. Or sometimes people put that and it actually wasn't a miss, but the card goes up in value, and I'm like, yeah, well, there's not much you can do there. Like, I think it might have been my last half-hour sniping video. It might have been the one before. The Atwater was going for, like, when I did the video, it was going for, like, 170, the Ultimate Legend. But by the time the video went live, it went up to, like, 250. And I'm like, oh. So I had a few comments on that. Well, I mean, that's what it was selling for. What am I supposed to do? Come on. I couldn't have known. That would have been a great investment, but I didn't know. Chad Johnson. Nope. Okay, come on. We went dry, okay? I don't know what happened. We were, at the beginning, it seemed like stuff was coming out of everywhere. But now, it just, with a few minutes left, I mean, we still got a decent amount of time, but come on. Max Unger is, I'm guessing, not a good deal. Why would you be worth so much? Is he really worth that? That doesn't make any sense. Troy Vincent. Shazier. Ken Houston. I got the real Ken Houston on my team. Jonathan Joseph at 61. Actually. It's not going to be much, probably, but I will look it up. Because, you get those itches when you just feel like you have to buy a card. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like I haven't got a card in a while. What are you worth? It says 68. Plus 168, 70. That's like 2K. I'm thinking, not 2K like the developer. 2K like 2,000 coins. That's not good. I mean, sure I could buy it. It's pretty safe. Like, I could sell it for 70, probably, it looks like, every single time, but... With probably the first time, but is it worth 2,000 coins? I don't know. Here I am sneezing at 2,000 coins. Who am I? Just Don't even care anymore. Ooh. That's a good chemistry there. Is that a good deal? This might be a buy. I think this is a buy. You know, I just said I was doing the math here. This is only like 3,000 coins. Well, I pass on the Jonathan Joseph, which I think is actually a little bit safer than this. But you know what? That's okay. You know what? Fine. I don't know. Why would I not want the Texan? I don't know. Okay. It looked like such a good deal on the good chemistry. I'm like, yeah. And then after I bought it, I'm like, what am I doing? I guess, again, it's not like it's not safe, but it's just one of those, you just, A few thousand coins, sure. Thank you. Blanket coverage, Mean Joe Green. I don't think that's a good deal. I don't think that's a good deal. 5 minutes to get something great. Come on, let's end great. Come on. 100 coins. Will Shields. I see the one for 137, so I guess I will look it up because I'm sure it's not a good deal. But, you know, when I see two of them, like, right next to each other like that, makes me want to, you know, at least look it up just to make sure I'm not going out of my mind. Last one sold for 125. Yeah, there you go. It's not a good deal. Not a good deal. Okay, here we go. Michael Vick. Kerrigan, Bo Jackson. We're in speed mode now. Fast as we can go. Same rule applies for how do you go fast move down the chemistry as well. Push the triggers repeatedly. If you can time it well, you can get these like super fast. Like it will move obviously much faster if you spam the triggers than if you don't spam the triggers. But of course, oh crap, my controller died. Oh crap. Clutch. That legitimately might be the very first time in a video, and maybe that's the second time that actually happened, which is crazy that it never happens in a video, but I could edit it out, but you know, I was so fast from my time as a track star. Paid off there. It was on the other side of the house, the Chargers were, so I ran, you know, obviously super fast. I was able to get back, within, you know, like a second. Showed you how much of a track star I was. Okay. Come on. Larry out. Okay, we got like 2 minutes. Time. Okay, we got a few minutes. Come on. Kareem Hunt. I'll look you up because I feel it, Kareem Hunt. What are you worth? 175. Okay, I don't feel it anymore. I thought he was going to be worth closer to 200. On PlayStation, he is. Culpepper. Bo. Come on. Okay. Mel is. See, hey, don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like seeing those cheap. That's the same one I buy. I don't like it. You're dipping into my profits if I have to go down any farther. I don't have much room to spare. Come on, Ed Reed. 89. I don't think so. Okay, come on. Fuller. Okay. Don't like that, because mine hasn't sold yet. Ooh, that might be a buy. I think this is a buy. Let's see. Alright, let's see. This might be a good place to end, too. Let's see if that was dumb. Doesn't look too dumb. Let's see what the last one sold for. Last one sold for 130. There's also one for 150 in there. It's the only one up. Do we try? Okay, so I think we can sell it for like... We could definitely sell it for 100, which 100 is 9,000 coins. So that's really good. I'm glad I pulled the trigger. Let's see. This is the last ones that sold. 130, 125, 105. So I'm at least putting it up for 130 at first. We'll see. I don't know if it will sell for that. It just depends. If it's the only one up, it will have a decent chance, but I don't know how long it will stay. There's a lot of them are, almost all of them are over 100, so we're almost guaranteed that. There is one for 153. A week ago, there was one that sold for 183. I'm just gonna put up for 149. That's probably a little ambitious, huh? You know, you don't know. Let's just finish one. I mean, I know I said that's the end of the video, which it is. I just want Darby 61. It's not as good as I was hoping, but we'll go ahead and put him up for a 70. I'll go 70. I'll try 77. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now we'll go ahead. I was gonna say I was gonna finish on. Is that the cheapest one out by 5? I only cut it by 500, but I think that's pretty solid. Make at least 5,000 there, and then toughness for our last one here. Jason Taylor. Nope. Okay, so what do we got here? So we started with the Fuller. The Kraus was not. Fuller, Reed, Herschel, Carmichael, Winslow, Alford, and Darby. Not too bad for a half hour. Again, I hope it's high pace. I hope you can land about 5 cards within a half hour. I think that's pretty reasonable, especially if you're doing it when there's more people on. I'm doing this at around 4 Eastern Standard Time, or between 4 and probably like 10, 11. You're going to see a lot more cards on. Even later, there's going to even be more, so I think you can have more success. If you're sniping earlier in the day, you might want to try just 9293 with a letter in the search, or maybe all offense, all defense, maybe mess with salary cap, mess around with it if you want to try some other things that you could do. Also try Ultimate Legends, sniping those. People love those. Try different overall. There's a lot of things you can do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you made some good coins. I don't know the exact total right now, but you guys are absolutely awesome. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.